Alright. Hello, hello, my internet friends. And there is some shooting stars going on right now on the American server, I believe. We have some new Sanrio content to go over and the concert to go through. So I will be blasting through as much as I can today. I wanted to wait until later when it's cooled down a bit more, but the timing would be off. So here we are. Alrighty, I apologize for any background sound, I'm trying to aim the second fan so that it's not pointed at the microphone. Okay. Grab today's daily quests right away. Okay. I have a few minutes to get through the animals. Hi! I've got a little bit of time to get through the animals and the gardening before the concert starts, and after I get through the bubbles from the concert and the rewards, I will go do the shooting stars, which there they are. Okay, flare, there we go. Was too close to Mocha. There we go. I'll worry about the little sea otter in a second, because I do need a gift from him. It is extremely hot, and I am very low on pet food. I need to pick up some today. Okay, there's that. Let's feed Princess Donut before she wanders off too far. Let's see. Get Hachiko some food. I'm not sure who just spawned into my front yard, but hi. Okay, do I have Sasha fed? I think not. Oh, that's understandable. Headaches are no fun. Alrighty. Oh, it is one of my friends. Okay. Let me get a high five. Okay. There we go. Who's calling me? Oh. Oh, Layla. You changed your name. I'm not going to be coming over right now. Alright, let me deal with the sea otter before it gets too wandery. And who did I not feed yet? Maybe Ghost? Okay. Is any of the animals still unfed? Let's see. And this will also count as me reviewing their affection levels, because I'm not going to do anything else with them today. So I'm going to consider that done as part of my check-in. If you guys want to review my pet levels, I don't know why, but if you have interest, you can just rewatch that. Alright, let's see for flower seeds. We've got white, 2 orange, 1 pink for these ones. I can do a white. I'm not sure. This one says tomorrow at dawn. This one also says tomorrow at dawn, so I think I can remove this orange. That one also says tomorrow at dawn. That one's 2 days. I think I can remove 1 pink. I can drop 1 more orange over here. Actually, I can hijack this orange and stick it over here. and put both of the seeds over there since they take longer. Is that one pink? No, it's purple. You got the sand hobby? Good job. It is very resource demanding. You're gonna have to make sure that you have enough supplies for making the crafting things for it. It's really annoying. But it's a good satisfying hobby to do. Put the pink one down. And we'll put the 2 orange ones down here. There we go. Now for the crane's bill, I've got 1 white and 1 peach. Okay. I have 2 peach ready to come out tomorrow and 2 that are already grown, so... and an extra pink hanging out over here. Interesting. Alright. I think I can remove this pink one. Put this one pink one over here, since it's almost fully grown. Remove this peach one completely. Put this one here where it should be. Put this one here where it should be. No, that's an orange. That's extra. Okay. Hang on. Take that out. Move this over here. Okay. Move this here. And let's see. Orange. Orange. Green. Okay. Is green matched up with peach? I don't think so. I think it's black with peach, isn't it? Oh no, green is matched up with peach. Okay. So the green needs to be paired up with the peach. Gotcha. Alright, so I have what? 1 peach one? And 1 white one. Gotcha. Okay. There we go. And these 2 are gonna go into storage once they're done growing, so I'm not worried about it. Apparently I forgot to, hang on. Sorry, I had to sneeze all of a sudden and I didn't feel like subjecting you guys to that. Apparently I forgot to swap out my crops before I logged out, so that's unfortunate. I could have grown something really good. That's okay though, it's just 1 missed crop rotation. It's not that big a deal. It's not like I'm not already overstocked on all of my crops. Speaking of which, let's see what I'm actually a little bit low on, or what's going to need a lot of resources. I think wheat, actually. Yep, it is 5 minutes to 6. We're almost in concert time. I have that alarm set for that so that I don't forget. Put away the cocoa beans. Check and see if I have any more of those gotcha balls. I don't see any more of the gotcha balls, so when we get today's 5 gotcha balls, we can open those. Let's see. For seeds, I think we're gonna focus on wheat for now. That's fine if you want to stay. Because the new recipes, there's new recipes. There's a lot of new stuff from Sanrio. You can see the new icon up here. There's a lot of new stuff, and we're going to go over it as quickly as possible before the concert starts, because I need to be in that area. There's a new gacha machine. which we've been looking forward to the treasure chest being openable. It's very similar. We'll be receiving a gift from other people's gacha machines. Nice. Hi. That's a very cute outfit. Alright. Let me scooch in here. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. Trying to see what you're saying. Yes, I'm gonna be going over that right now. Let me see. Did I water my own flowers yet? Probably not. This should only take a second. And then I can run down to the beach and cover the gacha thing. And take care of all of those tasks before the concert starts and it's time for bubbles. Okay. Trying to rush through things as quickly as possible, and it's a pain. Alright, there's everything watered on my end. Let me get a high five from you. Perfect. Alright. Alright. Not everybody understands how this works. I've seen a lot of people hiding the gacha machines inside their house as decoration. That's fine. You can use my kitchen. I don't mind. I'm gonna grab my car from wherever it is. There we go. We're gonna zoom all the way over to the beach where they tend to put the event houses, because there is some Sanrio display houses there. Alright, I guess I can grab the mole and the tree on the way since they're both in between here and the beach. Alright, that's taken care of. Mole is on 8. I think the tree was on 8 yesterday, maybe. One of them was on 8 yesterday. A lot of fancy cars running around today, including these ones. A lot of people throwing a lot of money at the gacha day one. Which I get. A lot of fancy cars around town. Oh, interesting. That is a very nice drawing. I like that. Whoa, one of those houses. That is my friend's house. I forgot that she has that, like, heavily glitched effect going on. Very cool. Alright. Mole and tree. Checked off the list. I'm not going to be rushing to the concert, even though Atara is going to be calling out for that in about 10 seconds. Because we have the 10-minute wait time before the concert actually starts, and then we have the fireworks portion for another about 2.5 minutes. So yeah, I've got time. I've got time. I will get to it, but Atara's just gonna have to chill. Let me cut through here as best as I can. And you can see down here we have little, what do you call them? Little beach house type things? Little display houses. I'll put it in my join now just so that I don't lose track. I'm not leaving town for this. Everyone's gonna call me about this. I'm not leaving town for this. Thank you. Alright, so these all have the same gacha machine in the front. So it doesn't matter which one you choose, I don't think. But the first one that you choose, I'm going to go with the blue one here. Just because I think Cinema Roll is one of the least liked ones. So we immediately get a gacha machine here. So Sanrio characters, and it has the little guys on there. And it's just a cute little gacha machine. And I've got one from there already. And you can get 3. I got a star. There's a bubble. Let me have the bubble. There we go. And coins. That is really unfortunate. So what we're after is these stickers that apparently you can use in your album from what I hear. Yeah, it says fill your secret journal with special memories. So for the first week, My Melody is a collectible sticker. And you have tasks that you will get a sticker from. But you also have these gacha machines that you can collect from. And you can also have a chance of getting stickers from there. Right here, we have, I collected 3 because they're down on the beach, and that gives me a recipe. So I now have the My Melody crepe recipe. You can do 5 in a day, so you can either collect from 5 different friends, or you can do the 3 on the beach and get 2 from anybody. But I'm going to be unlocking the cinnamon roll recipe. It says if you collect all Sanrio characters, nightlights to earn extra rewards. I think the nightlight is a reward for collecting... let me see here. I don't know how to get the nightlight, to be honest. I have no idea how to get the nightlight. Let me see. Spins offer a variety of oh, you can get the nightlight as a reward from the gacha machine. Oh, that's gonna be really hard. Alright, so I'm going to be running in front of people's houses really quick. And zooming back to my house. I'm sorry for whoever is... That's Hannah, isn't it? That's behind me. I don't have time to stop and do things one at a time. What we're looking for is people that have these on display in front. So we're going to interact with it. And I got coins. And I'm going to be nice and leave a like because they were nice enough to put that up front for me. And I'm gonna stop at this next one if they have it. They've got a lot of beach stuff, and I see the Sanrio gacha. Ah, okay. That's great that you can also get them from the thing. Alright, well, I am extremely unlucky. I didn't get a single sticker, so that's really unfortunate. But I did do, I think, my maximum of 5 draws now. You get about 5 draws a day. I don't see one here. I'm not going to go running onto people's property searching for the gacha machines. I don't see one here, but she does have the chest out, so maybe she just hasn't gotten around to it yet. Or maybe she doesn't realize that it's the same thing. This one has one, and I think that can demonstrate, that I've maxed it out for the day. I've already gotten my 5 today. Yep. Time for a break, it says. So you can only collect 5 a day. Let me continue to zoom back to my house. And I'll be putting mine down so that people can grab from it. Okay. I'm trying to decide where the best location would be for it. Usually right behind the mailbox is the easiest location for people to find things. So I'm probably going to also move my chest towards the front so that it's a little easier for people. Although my front yard is open, so it's not like it's hidden anywhere. You can clearly see the chest from here. Well, not clearly. Okay, it's not as clear as I thought. Alright. Time to move things. Gotcha. Alrighty. So for this, I think I'm going to, because we'll be getting another chest, I think I'm gonna put both of them here with the lighthouse in the middle. I think that would look good. And for the Sanrio gacha, I will find a spot. Okay. I'll put the flower up there too, just because it's a special flower from the event stamps. And I think tomorrow we should be receiving the other chest, and they should be active. And I think we're also going to be getting the dolphins to interact with and all that stuff. So tomorrow's a big day. Alright, that should be good. And let's see. For the Sanrio gacha, maybe just right next to the entrance here. It's not very big. It's only one little square. So that should be fine. Alright, so, and I think you can possibly reach these from the other side of the fence, because you can reach the light. So you should be able to reach these from the other side of the fence without having to jump in. That should be good for people to interact with it. Alright, so because I did 5, I also have the cinema roll crepe. And as far as I know, both of those use wheat, eggs, and milk. I'll have to check. They're regular recipes similar to the Maltese coffees. I have to get over there in a minute. The Maltese con panna and Maltese cannelle and all that fun stuff. These are very similar. So we've got wheat, butter, eggs, and coffee. Wheat, butter, eggs, and milk. So if you need to stock up on butter, eggs, and coffee, milk, things like that, make sure you do that. For some reason we're frying it, I'm not sure. Alright, I don't know why I got a 3-star immediately, but I'm not gonna complain. Alright, let's cook up the My Melody one. Probably because my cooking skill's already at max. So I'm bound to get higher star recipes right away. Don't worry, I have a couple of minutes. Okay. That's a 1-star. I am going to put these down somewhere. I think next to the stove for now, because I'm going to be moving all of this stuff out to the ocean house. And I'm probably going to use this space in here for whatever My Melody, whatever stuff that I can get. Whatever Sanrio stuff I can get. Yes, I know. I'll be there. I'm coming. Alrighty. It's loading and I'm stuck. Because there's stuff that I can't see. Okay. There we go. Interesting. Wow. I love it. It's completely bugged out. This is great. Okay. The Sanrio Rainbow Cottage, this is the gacha to get stuff. I'm not sure, I'll be honest, I'm not sure how this works. I'm gonna have to look into this a little bit more. It looks like you're buying these for You're using these to buy these, and then you're using these to buy this stuff. And then you're using the rewards that you get from that to buy stuff from here. It looks like at least they're the same... they're all the same thank you card. So if you want to buy some of the thank you cards, you're allowed to buy 50. 50 is quite a few stars. But it is feasible to get some stuff for free by doing it that way. Not much, but you can get some stuff for free. I definitely want the bathtub. And the mini fridge is super cute. I kind of want everything, I'll be honest, but that would be immensely expensive. So I'll have to put some consideration into what I want to get. Okay. I'm not very good at playing music, but... it's Bubbles first, though. Everyone's wearing Kuromi, apparently. Alright. There's 1. 2. Oh, I missed. 3. 4. 5. I saw a cinema roll. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Oh, I missed. 11. 12. That's it. Nice. So I prefer to do an interaction rather than make a ton of photos in my album. So I'm gonna do this. Just because it's a fairly short thing. Guys, hang on a second, I have to check something. Okay, there was somebody at my door. Sorry about that. I am ready. Okay. I am not very good at playing anything, so... as long as 2 people are playing at the same time, that will usually trigger the reward for everybody in that concert. So... because it says team goals. So that should be good enough. I had a friend running around here. Where did they go? a different friend that I hadn't high-fived yet. There we go. Alrighty. Let me give everybody a heart. Because you guys are awesome. There we go. I'm fine, thank you. We will be heading towards the star shards now. So, Hannah, if whatever you're doing... Oh, which one? What was the other thing for that one? Butter. Alrighty. Alrighty. Do you want me to drive? He was gonna make the Percy Jackson Sires in Heartopia. First checked on Google if there was copyright problems. Oh yeah, you really should not put in, copyrighted books in Heartopia. That is really not a good idea. You can do a review of the book, but copying the book directly into the game would be a very bad idea. I'm waiting on you. I see you're, a little bit behind. There we are. Yes, yes, I know, thank you. Alrighty. You can write your own story based off of the events of the Percy Jackson story. And that would be considered a parody. As long as you're not duplicating the work, you should be fairly okay. If you make up your own story that follows the same basic storyline, you should be fine. Just don't copy it. I lost you again. What happened? Tree? Mole? I'll wait for you. There we go. Alrighty, we're gonna start down here. I think I have them memorized, but if you see me stop and pause for a bit, it's because I'm getting a map ready. But I think I have them mostly memorized. Because I've done 4 different servers already today. That's not your car, is it? Alright, if it's gonna get recalled at some point. Alright, up here. Okay. And we've got one here. And there's another one up here. Then we're going to backtrack a little bit and go to the island. Because there's one out there on the island. It is up here on the top right corner of the island area. Let's see. I might have gone a little too far. Hang on. I can't remember exactly where it's at. Sorry, give me a second. Okay, wrong curve. I was thinking of the wrong curve of the island. Sorry about that. Alright, now there's one next to Doris. I can wait. Yes. We're looking forward to some new stuff. We'll see how things go. The dolphins theoretically should be tomorrow. I can check on the other servers. That's one of the reasons why I'm on the Asian servers, is because the time zone's way forward. I've heard that there is definitely dolphins available tomorrow, but I would rather verify with my own eyeballs. Okay, the next one is near Doris. Let me see if I can figure this out. It's close by. Where is it at? There's a yellow one right here somewhere. Ah, right here. I don't know how I drove right past that. There we go. And I think that only leaves us 2 more, which are on the other side of the bridge here. There we are. And right down here's the last one. And then I'm gonna go back to Doris and check the store. There we go. And I did that clearly off of memory, and I'm impressed with myself, because I usually need a map. But considering I just did it 4 times, I'm not surprised I have it memorized. Alright, so now I get to talk to Doris for a sec. Okay, let's see what's available. I have 18 yellow, 13 pink, and 29 white. So, what don't I have in... Let's start with pink. I have the wall lamp, the desk lamp, the string lights, the chandelier, the ceiling lights, the stool, the other wall lamp. I don't have the sink. I have the pendant lamp, so it looks like I have all of the lamps. There's the shower, the bathtub, the toilet, and the sink. Okay, so I think I can use 5 white ones and transfer it over and get the pink sink. There we go. That should be fine. Alright, now for the yellow ones. I have the wall lamp, I have the desk lamp, I have the string lights, I have the chandelier, I have the ceiling lights, I don't have the stool, I have the meteorite wall lamp, I have the meteorite pendant lamp, so just the furniture I don't have. I have enough points that I can get the sink or the toilet. I think I'll grab the sink for now. Okay. And I'm not going to use the white ones for anything right now. I'm gonna hold on to those. Alright, so I've done my gardening. I've done my pets. I've done the star shards. I've done the concert. I've done the tree. I've done the mole. I need to feed the animals, go to the ocean, do my dailies, and shopping. So I think for ease of if Hannah wants to come along, she can choose since she happens to be here. Okay. I can do that. Let's head up to the capybaras, because I prefer to start there. Alrighty. I know, shush. Okay. It's hot, and I'm melting. I am feeling a bit better today than I have been, but I'm still feeling a bit off. This heat is ridiculous. Oh, I lost you somewhere. I'll wait for you. I think the scooter might be a smidge faster than the bike. Either that or I just took tighter corners than you did. Okay, I have... My stuff is all split up weird. I'm gonna use grass. It looks like I'm getting a lot of people coming to me. Alright. Alright, there we go. I like the top, it's cute. Nice design. Okay. Alright. Let me see here. I'm gonna grab some of these things as I go. Yeah, this is full. This is a daily thing. This requires heart diamonds. And it requires a lot of heart diamonds. And supposedly, it's big enough for 4 people to sit in. It looks tiny, but apparently that's a person-sized thing, so it's pretty big. But I'm not sure who would be, spending that. I just did shards. Okay. I can run through the shards area again one more time. It's gonna be a little harder without them being visible on my screen, but I can try and do that for you. Hannah, are you coming? There you are. Gotcha. Let's get going. We'll do this. Speed through things. Alright. I need to stock up on animal food for all of the animals. I think I'm gonna change my vehicle because it's a little confusing to have both of us driving the same car. There we go. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people did the Kuromi one first. I'm not surprised. On some of the other servers, there's nothing but My Melody people running around. It's ridiculous. It's adorable, but it's a lot. Trying to go around the edges of the concert so I don't get sucked into that again. There we go. Let's see. I think I might use corn this time around because I have a ton of that. And I'm starting to run a little low on animal feed. Hmm? Okay. I figured that's what you're trying to say. Alrighty, you take care. Thanks for coming by. Get some rest. She might be gone already. Yeah, she's on her iPad, so she probably just, closed the app without logging out. Alright. Gotcha. I'll just keep going. Not that big a deal. Okay. More grass. I'm trying to use up some of what I have. It's taking up a lot of space in my inventory. There's a lot of other options. Blueberries is a good option. I think it's actually one of their favorite items. And they're free to pick up and pretty easy. So, but you do need them for recipe stuff right now. So, it depends on what you're willing to put into the animal feeders. Alright. Let's see what gift they have for me. Oh, puzzle. I already have that puzzle, but I appreciate an extra. It's always fun for other people to do the extras. Okay. Toasty. It is toasty where I'm at right now. I wish I had a second air conditioner. My apartment's kind of too big for one air conditioner. It doesn't cover everything as well as it should. look very full, to be honest. It said it was full, but it doesn't look very full. Oh, I was gonna point out something, but their house despawned, so I can't. The window on the side of the house was inside out. The handles for it was on the outside of the house. I'm gonna grab some of the bamboo while I'm here. Because I know that I'm completely out. I was last time I checked. Okay. All right. Okay, that should be more than enough. There we go. Alright, last one, and they have a gift for me. That's wonderful. It's not a puzzle, like I was hoping it would be, but that's fine. There we go. Did I lose her? Did she go after star shards? Okay. Alright. So this time I'm gonna start on the island, because it's kind of out there. Get that one out of the way first. Ooh, I am melting. Alrighty, somewhere around here-ish. There you go. Okay. Let's see. Next one would be up on this edge up here. As long as I can get her close enough that she can see it, she'll be fine. I'm not worried about the gift. Alrighty. We're gonna come up and around. Up here. Then in this area, I think. Pretty close. And again, I'm running off of memory. I could pull out the map, and that would probably help a lot. I think there's one here. Somewhere around here. There we go. Gotcha. There's definitely one around this little corner here. Okay, and there's one down here in this area. Somewhere down here. Let me check the map actually, make sure I didn't miss any. Okay. Alright, I think that's it. Is there a white one here? Oh, I missed this one myself. My goodness. I completely missed this one myself. I thought the numbers were off by a bit. Alrighty. Oh, hang on. Yeah, it happens. Alright, I know where two more are. And it's the last two. I told you guys I was running off of memory for the star shards. So... it'll still be there tomorrow, I think. If you come back for it later, today or tomorrow, it should still be there. Alright. There's one right around here. And I think there's possibly some purple mushrooms. Okay, the last one's down here. Okay. Yep. Alrighty. Also, I see that you're back. That wasn't enough time for a nap. Might have been enough time to go get your meds. Let me make sure that I get some info cards from the birds. Oh, my game. It's being uncooperative. Okay, that should be adequate. Oh, I can stop by now. I have time. I don't mind stopping by. I'll come by for a few. I'd like to check out your stuff. See what you did. It is so hot. I'm gonna mute my microphone so that I can get a drink. Ooh. I did see the pet area as I was driving by earlier. Very cool. I love the idea of the little pet area under there. Looks like you could use some watering. I like it. I like the little areas. Ooh. I'm being nosy. I'm gonna poke around. Alright. This is really cute. I like that. Showing off the beekeeping stuff. That's very cool. I like the fountain right in the middle of the flowers. That's very pretty. There we are. Oh, what's going on up here? I want to see... Ooh, crops. I like watering things. Oh, cute! The little apple furniture. I love it. And the bird and the animals. This is very cozy. Alright. Did I get everything? I did not. There we go. Boop. Alright. This is very cozy. I like it. This is a cute little area over here. That's a very creative use of the archway. Turning it into a shelving unit. That's very creative. I hadn't thought of doing that. I never know what to do with these wedges. This is a good positioning for it. I'm nosy about what's up top. I see a little garden up there. Nice. And your chest is right here. That's good. Very cool. Having the whales on display. There are 16 of them, so you're gonna need more room. Very cute. I like the doors. Ooh, this is the aquarium that you've been working on. Ooh, and the dolphin music box. Awesome. This couldn't be a more perfect room for that. Can you put fish in these? I've been meaning to ask. It looks like there's a little fish in there. Is it just automatically in there? Hmm. So relaxing. Anyone, not right now. Okay. I noticed that you didn't have any on display, so I thought I should check. This is a very cool space to just relax in. I really like it. Okay. Wonderful. Ooh, an animal room. And bugs. Very cool. Very, very cool. I like this a lot. I'm gonna be nosy, I'm sorry. I haven't made this yet. Okay, I was just wondering how bright the light was off of it. Okay. Fair. Understandable. Stop people from messing around with your stuff when you're out. Where did you go? This way? Ah, gotcha. Okay. Alright. Oh. Little bit of parkour. Oh, ice skating? I can't. There we go. This is nice. And you put the snow sculpting in here. That's cool. And a little viewing area. That's nice. You need a lot of space, really, for the hobby. To be able to circle around and do all the tricks and stuff. And you need it to be fairly enclosed because you can fly off of the ice. It's so annoying. When you're doing the jumps and stuff, if your walls aren't high enough, you can launch right out of your ice skating area. So annoying. I don't know who has arachnophobia, but I'm going to give a warning. You may want to cover your ears for 10 seconds. I have a little spider friend that's been wandering around in my living room area where my computer is, and it's fine. I'm letting it live. It's just existing in the same space as me. It's cool. Oh! I forgot that that's a thing that you can do right now. I am sweating. It's hot. Uh-oh. Did she lose connection? Oh no. It's just a little bitty guy. It's like a little itty bitty guy. It's just every once in a while I see it running around on the wall. I let it exist. There's no reason for me to throw a tantrum over a house spider. I'm not sure what's going on, but I think she may have lost connection or had to go AFK for a sec. Oh, lost connection. Most likely. Or was forced to log out. That's unfortunate. At least we got to see most of the house. so that's nice. I am going to move on to my dailies, though. I'm not gonna worry about that too much. Alright, so animals have been fed. Bailey needs a 2-star or above card. I already made sure that I got some extras for her. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that the energy bubble could push you over the limit. That's weird. Alrighty. Miss Bailey J, I have a daily quest for you. I have a few, actually. You can have those two. There you are. Now I'm also going to give you your daily info cards. Just give you those. Alright. Oh, there we go. Let's see if there's anything new. I think I'm pretty maxed out on just about everything from the store. I do need quite a bit of food. There we go. That's a lot of money in food, but that's fine. I think I have everything. One of... Yep. So there's nothing pet clothing that I need. Let's check out these items. Lots of dark colors. I suppose if you're going for like a black kitchen, a black theme, these are great options, but not for me really. I think I already have this purple tissue box actually. I don't. What do you know? I'm gonna grab it. I want all the tissue box colors for some reason. Probably because they're small and easy to put out in different areas. Alrighty. My completionist brain is telling me that it wants all of them. Ooh! The new shirts are available. So I'll grab this color. Alright. Pants. Let's see, I can get some plaid pants for some cash. I'll grab one pair. Trying really hard not to spend my stars on anything. Okay, I can grab some overalls. Gotcha. No, it's fine. I figured it was just technical difficulties. It happens. This heat is creating all kinds of chaos on electronics. So, perfectly understandable. We got to see most of your house, as far as I can tell, so I'm thrilled that you were willing to show that off for us. I think I'll grab the last pair of slippers, and I'll leave the one pair of shoes for another day. And I'm gonna grab the bunny hat. I like the bunny on top. Yeah, I'm just taking everything with a grain of rice right now. Or grain of salt. Whatever. However you want to do the phrase. Taking everything in stride, shall we say. Because a lot of things are out of our control right now. So, not too worried about it. Ooh, yeah. Make sure you submit your house before the end of the day today. I'm gonna have to resubmit my house. Massimo is not available here. That means he's probably in the ocean area, which is fine. I need to prep a latte at 3 stars or above and a fruit jam. I can get the fruit jam. Let me see here. I can do the fruit jam here, actually. Let me just prep up a blueberry one for Massimo. And I think I might have the ingredients to make a latte while I'm standing here. It's possible, but it would be pretty hard to feed a dolphin if it was on the island. I have suspicions that it's going to be in the unmarked part of the underwater map. I have suspicions that they're going to add some stuff over there for the next week. I've been theorizing over that for a couple days now. Over what they're gonna put over there. Because there's a whole zone that's unmarked. There's nothing out there. It's free real estate. It's just open. So, I don't know if they're gonna be holding like a cleaning event out there, or if that's where they're putting the dolphins. I don't know. If that's where they're doing a future event later on in this, whole thing. Because it is 6 whole weeks. We're just barely at the end of week 1. Starting next week, tomorrow, the concert should only be on the weekends. Instead of every day. For 4 weeks. So, should be less overwhelming for timing, but also less timing for getting footage. There we go. I got a 4-star latte for the collector. Let me give that to him. That is pretty much my motto for every day is we will see. We will see how it goes. What was yesterday? I'm confused all of a sudden, I'm sorry. Use 3 fertilizers. Let me focus on this one before I go out to the ocean to deal with Massimo and the cleanup. I'm sorry, my running commentary evaporates out of my brain the second it leaves my mouth. So what was yesterday? The concerts have been every day this week. I already did the concert. You said that you were doing house stuff. I did the concert and then I went to do the star shards. Yep, concert's over now. It's been over for about 15 minutes. Okay. Let me see how we're doing. There we go. How are we doing on other seeds? I am gonna need more wheat as time goes by. Let's see here. Everything looks okay. Seems fine. Alright. Let me go use some fertilizer at home. I should actually, hang on. I'm gonna stock up on the cash items from the hobby leaders. So, Blanc, Bailey J, Massimo, Naniwa. Everything that I can buy for cash, I'm gonna stock up on because it resets tomorrow. Yeah, I know that I'm spamming the button, I'm sorry. There we go. Let me go get, Naniwa, if he's up here. And also, Vanya, if he's also up here. We'll see. Naniwa is likely in the ocean again. I'll have to talk to him there. And Blanc also looks like... Oh no, Blanc is on the beach, isn't he? Okay, Massimo is definitely in the ocean. So, Bailey J. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Birdwatching store. We're gonna need these. The birdwatching events are going to be starting soon. So I should have been stocking up on those, but I'll be fine. Okay, back to my house for a second to use fertilizer, and then I'll zoom over to the ocean. I gotta refresh my crops, apply some fertilizer, zoom out to the ocean, and then I should be able to get today's whale and take care of the daily tasks and the hobby people. Oh. I picked something that grows for a long time, didn't I? I usually pick something short for my live stream. That's fine. I don't care. I'll check on things later tonight when it cools down a bit more. In the meantime, let me put away as much as I can. Alright. Put away the more expensive fertilizers. And quick grows. Okay. Open this. Got a kite. Open that. Got tokens for the event. We've got some sparklers from the concert. Some cat food. Some flowers. My bag was kind of full. Huh. Alright, I had a lot of random junk in my bag, didn't I? Alright, that goes on the island when I relocate everything else. This is very cool. I'm gonna put it up with the other music soon. I need to display music again. I need to relocate everything. This whole house needs reorganized again. Because it's kind of at max right now. There we go. Sorry this is a little time consuming. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to stand in your way. I am just organizing my bag, and then I will give you a snack for watering, because that's very nice of you to come by and water for me. Here you go. Thank you for stopping by and watering for me. An X-Man? Cool. Thank you. I don't know what the dogs have against that lamp. Let's see here. What is going on here? What did I do? Ah, water for another DJ member one time. Complete 5 resident requests. Pet a cat one time. Okay. And YouTube is giving me a lag warning. That's no fun. Apologies. There we go. Grab the fertilizer. I only want to do 3. I want to scoot as close as I can. Nope, that is 6. Oh well, or 5 I mean. I guess I'm doing 5. That's fine. Store. There we go. That's one more daily quest done. Hi! Sorry about any lag you might be going through right now. YouTube is not liking me right now, so I can't do much about it. It's probably because it's so hot. You couldn't get it, so you bought the monthly pass. Please forgive me for my short attention span. I have the attention span of a goldfish. You couldn't get what, so you bought the monthly pass? I'm gonna go to Vanya first before I go into the ocean to get stuff. The half anniversary thing? Okay. Oh, right. Last night you were struggling with that. Okay. It's right here. And you have to click on the claim rewards. And then you go into your mail. And it should be a gift that looks like this. And then you can claim these and, they should be in your inventory if you claim them from there. I really do hope you get that straightened out, but I would most definitely put in a customer service request. Because missing out on 120 free gacha passes is a big deal. Missing out on some clothing accessories is depressing, for sure, because they're limited time. But missing out on the gacha pull things is painful. They've got to be somewhere. Melting like butter, huh? Alright, let me grab my weekly allowance. There we are. Alright. So now I'm gonna see who's next to the ocean. You got the clothes. Okay. Then the exhibition passes. Okay, they are in here. They're the time-limited ones. The 120 exhibition passes, they're in here. If you got the clothes, you probably also got the exhibition passes and you just didn't know where they went. Alright, let me see. I think everybody else I need to talk to is in the ocean. So, let's take care of that. Oh, hello. That is really unfortunate. Alright, I'm gonna start with the whale. I know I have a daily task out here, but as you can see, there's the gray whale for today. That's the purple one. My bad. Where's the gray one? Give me a second. Maybe my brain is not braining very well. That's the purple one. Where is the gray one? Oh, the gray one is also right here in the center. It's just right next to Azure. Gotcha. I need to make sure that it is squared and tagged in the photo. And that'll unlock it. And the bubble is... Where is the bubble again? I'm trying to remember. It's close. Oh, right. The bubble is really hidden. Okay, the bubble is really super hidden. I remember why I was so mad about this. It's all the way behind this rock in this little cove. There we go. It's ridiculous to have it that well hidden. But it's a good way for community to talk to each other, I suppose. Okay, Massimo's up here. Nani was usually off to the left over there. I'll talk to him if he's there. But I need to get my fruit jam delivered. You can have that one, sir. Perfect. And I also need to go shopping from you. Some more spirulina powder, please. I don't need more milk right now, or that, but do stock up if you need it. I've got 12 million of those. Alrighty. I'm gonna grab the universal ingredients and the amazing seasoning. Okay. And yep, there's Naniwa down here. Make sure I stock up on these, because again, these are events that are going to be happening soon, and I might burn through some of those. And now my job is to clean up some pollutants for my last daily quest. The camp is still green, Coral Way is blue, Whale Fall and Jellyfish Cave are yellow, and this is nothing suspicious. Alright. I just noticed something. Hang on. It also tells you when you're in the ocean, when there's an event going on the mainland. That's helpful. It tells you what quests you have. I have one ocean quest and one daily quest. My ocean quest is to gather 6 wakame. That is the leafy seaweed. So since both the cave and the whale fall need cleaned, I'll go over to the whale fall area. This theoretically should open soon. I'm not sure if it's this week coming up or sometime in the future. But theoretically the pathways should open soon. But this is where you would get the seaweed, is in the whale fall area. That's where you'd get a lot of the seaweed. There is 2 next to the camp, right on the other side of this wall. So let me grab my cleaner out, and I'll clean up as I'm grabbing some seaweed. And that should take care of both goals at the same time. Interesting. Alright, there's that one. Okay. And there's another one here. And I'm gonna clean up a couple of these patches on my way over there. I don't know what I love about them, but the mola mola are so silly. I love them. They've got no brains. I also love that if you get too close to them, they just go up. I love them to bits. Ooh! I was not aware that I would see shooting stars from underwater. That's beautiful. That's a heck of a photo opportunity, that's for sure. Alright, that should be all of my daily quests ready to go. Let me grab this. Alright. I'm gonna clean this up just a smidge more. I'll worry about getting it more clean later. The timing is tricky for these. Takes a little bit to get used to it. There we go. I think I'll use up the energy on my tool and then I'll call it good for now. Excuse me. That one was too close. There we are. There's another seaweed up here and another cleanup spot right underneath of it. There we go. If I can try to get the area to blue, at least, that would be great, but like I said, I can't be bothered once my energy for my tool runs out. Oh, there we go. Got it up to blue. That's fantastic. There we go. Can I clean up a little bit more? Nope. Tools broke. That's fine with me. There was another player. Here we go. I'll be nice. If you can share a tool repair kit, it's a really good idea to do so. If you can clean off another player, it's also a really good idea to do so. I don't see her holding a tool, but we'll give her one more chance to grab it. There you go. Maybe. Perfect. So my tool is full. Whale fall is at blue. I'm not going to worry too much over that right now. I'll come back to that later. Let's see. I've got my daily quest done. I should have all of these done now. Yep, complete 5 resident requests. We've got a My Melody with a bird, Tori. Pet a cat. Traveling My Melody. And heart notes. Great! So you're guaranteed to get stickers from these daily tasks. It's great if you can also get stickers from the gacha machines, but the chances of that are all over the place. Sometimes you get really good luck, sometimes you get no luck at all. I see they're probably trying to figure out how to get in there. Like I said, that should be opening, so I'm not gonna stress over it. I see they put their easel in there. They're trying to bug their way in there. Not my jam, but you do you. Alright, so whale has been gotten. Ocean goals have been gone through. Let's see here. The store. Ooh, a puzzle. I will not turn down a puzzle. Twilight Woods puzzle box. That... oh, well, that's great. That just looks like the bridge in the forest, but I'm gonna grab it anyway. It's a different angle than the bridge forest puzzle that I have already, and it's a different color. So I'm gonna need to save up some tokens by selling off some stuff. I'll get to it. Let me grab these. I have a fish snorkeling jumpsuit and a recipe for crafting a piece of furniture. Display cabinet. Very nice. Ooh. Alright, hang on, hang on. Ooh. Very cool. I wish we could zoom in and have a better look. I know that it's the house that's on display in the water right now, but I kind of wish that we could get a little bit of a better view. It's not... it looks like the house itself is basically identical, but I'm not sure about the yard area. Alright. I'm gonna head out of here and make sure that there isn't anything else that I need to check over for my review. I am melting. Alright, there almost always is a bubble when you come out of the ocean. That's interesting. Okay, first things first. The next heat wave day is Monday. That's good to review. We've already gotten all of these. We've collected all of these for now. I might try for one of the cars from the gacha. I also might try for some of these. I'm not sure how to get these normally. Is the only way you can get those with red hearts? I'm confused. Alright. Wow. Okay. Alright. I'm also going to go quickly into my inventory here. And you can obtain a certain amount of wishing stars from blue gems each week. And that's the only way to manually increase your wishing stars. You can get blue gems from red gems whenever you want, if you're willing to spend cash. That's nice. Yogurt is nice. I need to open these. Alright, no upgrade, no order ticket from there. I've got the new whales to put down. I've got the new puzzle to put up. Let's see. As far as... Let me close these. Sorry. There we go. Developer Guild, we're already 2 days into the next upgrade, but like I said, we don't get a hobby upgrade ticket, so it's going to be a very long time. I am excited for more storage space. I need to head back to the house really quick and resubmit before the day ends, but I'm gonna put away some stuff first. To upgrade the ocean cleanup hobby, I need to get one more level in the ocean exploration hobby to get some upgrade tickets. So, I'm working on things slowly. The animals are doing fine. Really looking forward to tomorrow. See what the new animals, where they're at and everything. I already went through the pets. So let's check the collection. We did get the two new recipes. The My Melody crepe and the cinema roll crepe. So there's that. Apparently I have a reward. It is 8,000 coins. What did I collect? I should have that on unlocked instead of everything. Hang on. There we go. The fairy tale boater hat. And the red dot went away, so that was it. Let's see. The new shirt. The lapel striped shirt. Layered shirts are cute. Plaid pants, and the dot went away, so that's it. The overalls. Oh, and the new outfit from the event, the snorkeling jumpsuit. So, some shorts with some swimming underlayers and a top. Nice. Hiking shoes, flat ballet shoes, and slippers. And that's it for that. Let's check the furniture. Just the two sinks from the meteorites. And probably just the whale. There wasn't a whole lot for me to pick up today. Let's see. Oh, the gotcha machine. And the whale. Gotcha. And something else? What else did I get? Oh, the tissue box, right. Okay. Alright, that's it for that, and there's nothing new in the other collections. I would like to point out that with the stickers, there is a send a sticker option for when you have extras. So it's very similar to the previous sticker events or the My Little Pony button event. There are some trading places that you can connect with other people to try and get what you need. I will try to set something up later on in the event if people are struggling, but for now I'm gonna hold on to my extras until closer to the event end, because there may be some people struggling to fill out their collection near the end of the event. Maybe they missed the first week. So I'm gonna hold on to my extras for as long as possible. My house is down this way, isn't it? Okay. There we go. It always moves when you come out of the ocean. Okay. I'm gonna be dropping off a bunch of stuff. Let me put down the whales for now. Plates. These are going here for now. I will try to migrate things onto the ocean island maybe tonight. It depends on how I feel. It's hot, I'm uncomfortable, and I'm not feeling well still. I think I've been on too long again. So I'm getting tired again. But other than that, I think everything's been covered. So thank you so much for coming to my live stream. I'm sorry that there was a lot to cover today. And I'm glad that we got everything taken care of before the event, the ocean event updated. We got all the Sanrio stuff covered. Oh, hello. You're a little late. I was just getting ready to log out. I think I might actually look at the gotcha stuff if you're planning on hopping in for a high five. I'm trying to decide which one to go for. Seems like everybody went for this one first. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna go for the pink one first this time around. It is going to be a lot of draws, so unfortunately it's expensive. Unless I get extremely lucky, which the chances of that are almost zero. Okay, great. I think that's like a hair accessory. I got the cute dress. That's nice. Because of all the freebies that they gave us, I think I'm gonna do 3 on each for now. I got the headband. That's nice. I got a cute backpack. I got this cute headband. That's nice. That one went around a lot longer than the other one did. That's suspicious. Alright. Let's be honest, it's pretty rigged. Oh, got the headband from that one too. That's very lucky. I got all 3 headbands. That's pretty cool. Alright. Which, like I said, it's kind of rigged. It's almost impossible to get the car right away. It is physically possible, but the chances of it are extremely slim. So I may or may not do more draws for the Sanrio stuff. It depends. It really, really depends, because I'm trying not to get too deep dive into the gacha stuff. They're available for 37 days. These ones end in 7 days, so there will probably be another new set coming out. And I want to see what that is before I go too crazy on the Sanrio stuff. And I also don't want to go too crazy on it in general. Let me do one of these because this is annoying, but I'm gonna do it anyway, just to demonstrate how this works. Yeah, that's a lot of 2s and 3s. I mean, you get robbed. You get absolutely robbed for this. It's also gambling. It's just as bad as the other gacha, only with the other gacha you're guaranteed to get it if you spend enough. This one, it's basically robbery. Yeah, that's a lot of 2s. This is why I don't do these. That's probably gonna be all I'm gonna do. I might spend some stars on some. Let me see what I can do. Okay, how many is... How many is the 50? $150 stars? I'll do that. I know I'm probably gonna end up with some extras. Maybe I'll hold off and use them specifically for what I want. Alright, so I have 49 here, so I can't even get any of the big items. I would love to get all of this stuff. The gaming desk would be awesome. The cloud sofa would be awesome. And the bathtub would also be super awesome. But it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do that, so I'm gonna hold off on buying anything right now. And we'll see how financially things look later on. And maybe I'll put a little bit more money into that. We'll see. I've got plenty of time to decide on that. So I don't want to spend too much money on anything in this game anymore. It can rack up real fast. Alright, so because I'm not anticipating anyone coming by for a high five, I am going to log out. So thank you so much for coming by. I always do appreciate you coming to see my live streams, whether you watch them live or after the fact. It's always helpful. And I always like sharing information with you guys. If you ever have any extra questions that I haven't covered, feel free to leave them in the comments so that I can come back to it. I still have to figure out what Annie's sister gave us on the other video. I have to review the video. So I didn't forget that someone did leave a comment on one of the other videos. I just haven't had time to review that video and find out what that was. So I am always happy to answer questions. My phone is freaking out. Okay. You guys have a lovely evening. Stay safe, stay cool, stay hydrated, and stay healthy. I hope you have a lovely night, and I will see you tomorrow. Maybe later in the evening when it's cooled down a bit, but there's going to be a lot of content to cover. So until then, Babu, and bye-bye.